to this special Midsummer Signing Day announcement. On stage today is Luke Klausing, a 4'7", 72-pound wide receiver out of St. Agnes in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm joined here today with his parents Joey and Jessica Klausing. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Luke for a special announcement.
After talking with my family, I have decided to sign with the University of Kentucky.
Good. Sign that too. Good job, man. Good job, buddy. We're all here today. Luke, who is 11 years old, is one of 30,000 patients in the United States living courageously with cystic fibrosis, a disease predominantly diagnosed in children by the age of 2. We're all here today for Luke and his national nonprofit group called Team Impact. Team Impact connects children facing serious and chronic illnesses with local college football athletic teams, forming lifelong bonds and life-changing outcomes. As a Wildcat and now an important member of our football family, Luke will attend practices, games, team dinners, events, and more, and maybe beat one of us in Fortnite. We're excited to have you as one of our new brothers, Luke. At this time, Luke and his parents, Joey and Jessica, will now answer any questions you guys have.
Questions for the guys?
Luke, what are you most looking forward to now that you're on the team?
Being part of seeing the games and practices.
Do you have a favorite player yet?
Benny Snow.
Aw.
He's my favorite player too.
Luke, are you going to beat Tennessee?
Definitely.
We haven't done media training with Luke yet.
We have a lot more questions.
No more guarantees.
Is there a position that you've settled on, or are you just...
Wide receiver.
What makes you love Kentucky football?
They're just a great team. I've been born in Kentucky and raised in Kentucky, and they're just a nice, good coaches, good players.
What are you most excited for this coming season?
Probably beating Florida.
You said you're going to be a wide receiver. Can Lonnie Johnson cover you?
Yes.
I appreciate that, bro.
You said you're going to wear number 18. Can you tell us why?
I'm wearing number 18 because of Randall Cobb.
And Freddie Maggard.
Jessica, what has this meant to your family, just to sort of experience this and be together for a day like this?
We love the University of Kentucky. It's something that means a lot to us. We are all about making memories, and ever since Luke was born, we have just, I guess, we're all about just making the most of life, and we travel to see the cats. We've gone everywhere. Yeah, we've traveled to watch them. It's like what we do as a family to kind of not escape, but kind of take a break from the disease. And so Kentucky is our life, I think, and we love UK. So this means a lot to us, and it's just a very exciting day.
Joey, we were talking earlier, if you could talk about how old he was when he was diagnosed and the things that he has to do on a daily basis, which will probably blow everybody's mind.
Sure. So when Luke was born, we didn't know if he had cystic fibrosis or not. And like everyone here in this room and in the Commonwealth, you like to gamble and play the horses. So there was a 3 out of 4 shot he wasn't going to have CF. Luke was born on April 28th, 2007. 6 days later, on Oaks Day of 2007, we got a call from the pediatrician, and that's back when we had home phones, and it would say, it said all children's pediatrics, and I said, well, this isn't good. The doctor came on and said, hey, your son, test results came back, he has cystic fibrosis. So we cried a lot, had a lot of tears, a lot of prayers, talked to some physicians, talked to some colleagues, and then we kind of said, we need to cure this disease. So we've started a charity called Cure CF in Louisville. We've raised over $1 million to go to cystic fibrosis research. We have 0 employees, so all that money that comes in goes right out the door. Every day, Luke wakes up at about 6 a.m. to do treatments, whether it's Labor Day, Memorial Day, July 4th, this summer, he still has to get up and do those treatments. It's an hour-and-a-half treatment every morning from 6 to 7:30. He then does 2 more nasal sprays, an inhaler, and probably takes about 10 pills in the morning. He'll take about 40 medications throughout the course of a day, and that's every day. Once again, if you're on vacation in the Bahamas with UK games coming up, you don't get a break. You have to pack all those machines with you. He then goes to school and then comes home and at 4 o'clock does another round of treatments. It'll take about an hour and then gets ready for football practice and does football from 6:30 to 8:30. Come home, takes a shower, then does more treatments at night and takes more pills whenever he eats anything. And that's every day. There's no off days, there's no skipping a workout. He's had that every day since day 5 of his life. And now he's on, what is that? He's now 11. So he's had about 4,000 days. So he's done that 4,000 days in a row. So that's why we're so devoted to a cure. We want to beat this thing so Luke and other kids don't have to deal with this, throughout the rest of their lives.
And given, I guess, everything you just told us and everything this guy goes through on a daily basis, which is very impressive and amazing to hear about, how does it feel today to see him embraced by these guys around him and just, be on the team?
Yeah, it's heartwarming. I'm, older guy. I don't get goosebumps too much anymore. I got them today. Just to see these guys, All-Americans and future NFL players here, just talking to a little 11-year-old kid who, 72-pound little pipsqueak here, and embracing him and the whole staff and Freddie and all the team and just kind of taking him in. It's heartwarming, and we use a big word in our house called selfless, and these guys have been selfless. They're not putting themselves ahead of other people. They've been just great people to deal with.